your salary per month?
So I'm at 50 LPA plus.
I draw like some 50K sometimes per month.
Why?
Enough, let the company grow, then we'll see.
What is your fixed
On
salary?
paper, it's like I think about 11 point something, but I draw very regularly.
I make about 3.5 per month.
I make 25 a year.
Like, how would you view that masters/MBA choice today?
I don't think the traditional way of kind of saying, I will finish 12 years, then do another 3 and then do another 2 and all of that makes any more sense. If someone says that, they have something that they're passionate about even in school, I think today there's an opportunity and an ecosystem for them to just go out and figure it out.
I absolutely agree with, GD here. Basically, it was completely useless, right? The only thing that it was good was I actually had good professors who taught me a little bit about life and about what I was studying. Most of the time what happens is college gives you time. That's what it gave me. I didn't study anything before they taught me in class, but my professors told me read this book. That way, it was like probably the best investment of my life.
Biggest thing that Manipal gave me an office when I was like 18 years old. I had an office to go to. I could stay there till wherever, fully funded by the university. And with digital, I realized that what are these guys who are in advertising doing and who are MBAs? They're doing the same bloody Facebook ad. I was like, ये college में भी कर रहा हूँ. And college doesn't have anything to teach me. And I'm able to generate results for myself. I was running a startup back then as well. I think in today's age, MBA doesn't add anything to you. It doesn't help you switch jobs.
Most important, if you are able to do an MBA from a B school that can give you network, it really does put you in touch with the right people. And you're probably...
Even now, you go to your third wave, you'll get in touch with the right people.
No, GD, I will not.
400 rupees of a coffee, you'll get the right connection.
No, I mean, think about this. Like, I am probably, if I go to ISB today, I'm smart, but I will probably not be the smartest person in the room. And it always helps to have peers where you're not the smartest person in the room.
Social interaction among people who are interested in the same thing, in the same peer groups, in the same age group was not possible, right? That's available now. You are right. I'm not saying that you're wrong. The fact that you're coming from a time and place when this was not possible, therefore this was required. A campus was required to put smart people together and have this. Today, a resourceful person who wants to do it can pick up something on LinkedIn, email somebody. You just need the hunger. You can go and pick this up.
Also, that was seen as an access or rather an entryway to a job.
Yes.
Yeah.
Today, an entryway to a job is anything that you want to do.
Absolutely.
Walk us through your career, salary, role jumps from the beginning.
Okay, Freshworks 2011 with 4 LPA. Like I was there for a while, then Wingify happened and Wingify was about like between 20 and 25 L. And then I came back to Freshworks to lead corporate marketing. At that time I was around 30. Then Axon came calling and then I started there around like 40 or something. And then
Which year?
2020. And now I'm at Atomic Work, 15. Pretty much the same.
My first job was at Deloitte. I think it was 4.3 or something like that. Then I joined another FMCG company. I came back to this 4.5 number or whatever.
Which year?
After 2011, 2012. I worked there for another 2 years. So I then switched to the agency side. So I spent 2 years in Chennai in a smallish tech studio kind of place. 6-7 lakhs kind of salary. This would have been 2013, 2014-ish. Where my career really picked up was, I think, at Tinsuit. I joined at about 15 lakhs or something like that. I ended up spending, I think, about 7 years in the company. I quit finally in 2021. It was roughly around 40 kind of package, I think.
2021, you were making 40L.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So 2020, I started
VS Money.
And that's when we sort of set that benchmark at saying, let's at least drop bare minimum about 1 lakh or something like that. So from 2021, it's been the same number.
What is the lowest point of your career?
I think post Deloitte and post the masters, I was actually feeling a little bit like I made a mistake, because you're also in that mindset thinking, why did you leave such a well-paying job? I was also able to kind of put it in my head saying, did I quit because I wanted to do something in a completely different line? Or, should I have just stayed there and taken that path? Even today, I actually think about it, right? What if I had just stuck on at Deloitte? I took a conscious call to move because I wanted to move industries. I couldn't have even done this in Deloitte. Like it's sometimes we have this idea saying, why don't you just get into the company and you'll find your way?
Yeah.
It's not like I can sell soap and shampoo in Deloitte, right? That was the only way I could have gotten here.
The most challenging phase, I don't know if it's the low, but the most testing time was mid 2022 to early 2023 M&A. Like you going out and figuring out a buyer for the company is a phase full of uncertainty when you're figuring out, hey, maybe we should not sell, maybe we should run it. Many stakeholders involved, not just the founders. Each founder is a stakeholder. There are also many other stakeholders. It was so intense. I mean, I would never want to relive those 6-8 months ever in my life because it's so full of uncertainty. And I think stress, people say, oh, I'm so stressed, I'm working really hard. Stress is not about working hard. It's about uncertainty and battling uncertainty every single day.
There's a certain founder kind of highs and lows that I've seen as part of the journey. I would never pretend that they were mine. I think your lows come from not performing to your own expectations.
Yeah.
Right? It's not, so this is a very, very different perspective from what, for example, a founder will have. A founder will have like 24 different things to worry about, right?
Yeah.
On the other hand, here you have one job or sort of like line items from what you have to do. But the thing about jobs is that the reason that they are handed to you is because they are tough. If it was not tough, it would have been just done by anybody out of college, right? So you're going to fail. The only thing that you should be very, very aware of is that this is a mistake. I will not do this again. I will not make this mistake again. Marketing is about mistakes. Like if you're not doing any mistake, you're fucked. Like you never get anywhere, right? So that's the only thing that you can do and then move on from that. That's when, and I agree with that statement of yours, right? Stress and burnout does not come from
Working hard.
It comes from not knowing what you're working hard for. If you don't know where it's going, you're uncertain about it, you will be bummed. And that's the worst place to be. You should quit.
What are some early wins in anybody's career that they should look out for?
I think firstly, growth is exponential. People sort of forget that. So what happens is, like, you shouldn't be thinking about, I should get to this number.
Okay.
Right? The number will come eventually. The first 2 or 3 years, and definitely the first year, your job is to shut up, right? Your job is to shut the hell up, listen to what other people have done, what are they doing in office, spend a lot of time with people, seeing the small, nuanced parts of the job, figuring out what are you good at that you can contribute and contribute a little bit more incrementally. Don't try to go there and present like an entire brand plan. You will not be taken seriously. Second year, start formulating a certain amount of, where can you contribute? What can you do more? Incremental again. Third year, you will automatically know your role.
Have you ever hired someone who gets paid more than you?
Yeah, recently. I don't think the call was, oh, we will hire somebody who can get paid more than us. We need to start getting the right guys for the job. And if it comes at a cost, it comes at a cost.
What about you?
I think the entire company's most expensive hire was an engineer in 2021 at 60 lakhs per annum, while we were getting paid a lot less. But I think the way to think about this is, as a founder, your incentive is connected to the equity. And when you're playing the VC game, it's about the next round. And how fast can you get there? Did that talent solve something that was critical for us? Yes, check mark. Second thing is, what's the market price of that talent? Market price of developers went way high. So if you had to move in an engineering product without a core engineer, it's just not possible.
Not in marketing. Like I certainly have hired agencies in the US who have like
a consultant who would report to you.
No, not really.
Who got paid more than you?
Not really.
No?
Not really. I have hired agencies who have done like brand work, who have done advertising work, ad planning, all of that. Yeah, they've been way more expensive than what we like. My salary and all is not even like comparing to what I spent there. It's not a comparison. But that's the cost of doing business, as you said, right?
Yeah.
Like people say that salaries are inflated and all. I don't think that's true. Why are the salaries high? Because the returns are also very high. Like you have scale, right? The scale is infinite.
How are you?
I am currently hiring 2 consultants that
That directly report to you.
and directly report to me and will be paid
3x, 4x?
5 or 6x. And it really but it makes sense. Like if I am in my position and I am making that decision because they can help me do my job better. They can help me meet my OKRs and they can do something that I can't.
Cool.
Cool.
That's a wrap.
wrap.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.